everyone, and welcome back to the Engler Journey podcast. I'm your host, Olivia Vanderford, and today I am here with an innovator in the Engler program who is solving a problem while sharing her passion for agriculture, Leah Christen, and it's so nice to have you here today.
Yeah, Olivia, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so just to start off, we are both in Sigma Alpha, so we know each other through that. So we've been through a lot of different events together, been to a lot of different events, but we're also members of Engler together. So could you tell me how you got to the Engler program and why you wanted to come to UNL?
Yes, I originally heard about the Engler program through some friends, and especially through coming to NAYI, through my counselors, especially Vicki Ferentz and Jenna Kanaki. They really told me about Engler, and I got to hear about their stories, and that just made me so excited to come to college and be a part of it too.
Yeah, definitely. And I know you're from Steiner,
Yes.
right? Some people call it Steiner.
Yeah. Steiner, yes.
So do you have to correct people when they say that, or you
Sometimes
just like,
I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But
Yeah.
What do you love about coming from that small community?
Yeah, I think I love that, especially East Campus and Engler especially, is kind of like a small community too. Like it doesn't feel, it's a home away from home. It's kind of that same small town, you know everybody, you wave, driving out, and just getting to know everybody and grow closer, and especially that it's all around agriculture as well. So I just love that. It doesn't really feel like I'm that far away from home.
Yeah, definitely. And you come from a ranching family, right?
Yes, grew up on a cow-calf operation, and I'm the 6th generation.
Okay, perfect. So let's talk about your business then, because it relates to that, right? Because your business is Grassland Goods, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Grassland Goods, a beef tallow cosmetics company, and that started because I've struggled with eczema my entire life, and after going to the doctor because I had it bad on my eyelids one time, that they told me that I couldn't use any prescribed things on my eyelids because it could almost cause me to go blind. And I just thought in my head, that just doesn't seem right. There's no way that is the only solution. So after looking on the internet for a little bit, I found that beef tallow could be a possible cure. And that night, I think we had a roast or something for supper, and I rendered just a little bit of fat from that. Obviously, my production style has definitely increased in quality from there, but it helped so much that I spent a lot of time kind of working with it, trying new methods to be able to get it to the product that I sell now. But just having that relief from the first time that I used it, I knew that I found something really cool.
Yeah, so what are the different products that you make? I know you said you make lotion. Do you make lip balm? What are the different things?
Yeah, the main product that I make is a lotion or body butter that, can be used head to toe. And then I have a lip balm, kind of a limited stock right now, just because it's a little harder to produce right now. But then I also make a soap, and I feel like especially the tallow kind of fits in with just me because I love the idea of being a lifelong learner and just being hungry for information all of the time. So learning the processes of rendering and especially making soap, that was a really fun one to do.
Yeah, and where and when do you make your soap and your lotion? Where are you doing this?
Yes, so right now I do it all at home.
Okay.
So I live about an hour away from Lincoln, so I'll often go home on the weekends, try to fill orders, get ready for vendor fairs when I can, and then be able to come back and sell product through the week.
Yeah, well, very cool. You have a very unique business that's really solving a unique problem for many people. So now talking back about the Engler program, who has been some of your favorite mentors in the program that have really helped you with your business?
Oh, man. It's hard to pick just a couple. Hallie Ramsey was my Engler 101 professor, coach, mentor, and she has been extremely helpful in and outside of class, just thinking about, how I want to go about life and be able to just sit down and have just a great conversation with her at any time. So she has been amazing. And then, like I said, Vicky, and that kind of relating back to Sigma Alpha as well, kind of being able to connect with several people in Engler, in Sigma Alpha, and especially in an ag ed major as well. Yeah, too many people to list, honestly.
All these many people that are helping you throughout your business and your college career. Yeah, well, definitely. And so what have been some of your favorite events from the Engler program, Fireside or the Engler Trek? I know you went on, right?
Yes, the Engler Trek this summer. We went to Texas, and that just opened my eyes to a whole nother world of possibilities. Being able to see people that were serial entrepreneurs and just building, selling, was a very different aspect than I feel like what we see a lot here with very passed down generational type businesses. Yeah. But then also being able to see how interconnected some of their families were, and just a wide variety in kind of a different setting. And especially conversations on the bus from place to place with fellow Engler members was also amazing.
Yeah, what were some of your favorite businesses that you went to?
Oh, yes. Burdall Sawmill was our very last visit, and I think it was the best one from the whole entire Engler Trek. And the way his whole family was in his business and he let his faith lead it was just something that I aspire to a lot. And he wanted to not only satisfy his customers, he wanted to delight them, being able to, serve people and know who you want to serve to.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what we do here in Engler, finding a lifestyle that'll fit you and your business.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to talk about, too, you're an FFA state officer, right? That's so exciting. So when you first got your name called for FFA, what was that like for you?
Yeah. When I got called up, it was almost... The first thought was probably relief. This was my second time running. My first year, I didn't get the privilege to go up on that stage. But running my second time, I think I had to focus a lot more on why I wanted to be there. And I think getting called up on that stage was just a mountaintop moment of I am so thankful that I get to serve the people that I want to spend the rest of my life serving as an ag teacher, and so thankful for the opportunity to learn more about the behind the scenes of FFA, because it's something that has changed my life.
Yes. And what have been some of those events that you've been doing, everything that you've been doing through FFA? Yeah.
Being an FFA officer this year has been absolutely amazing, and I've loved every second of it. I think every day or every time we do something, I just have no idea how it gets better, and then it magically does. Earlier in September, we got to do Ignite Conference, and that is kind of a middle school conference, and I just had the time of my life, getting to hear how these students are learning about FFA for the first time, learning about all these new opportunities, and just kind of seeing that spark in their eyes for the first time just makes me so excited for what's to come for them. And then we also got to see at the state fair, a lot of students kind of at the beginning, but mostly kind of the end of maybe their time in FFA, and just seeing how it's helped them get to the point to where they are now is just awesome.
Yeah, and how has FFA impacted your life before becoming a state officer? Did you show cattle, and what were some of the things that you've done?
Yeah, so kind of from the showing aspect, I kind of along that lifelong learner kind of path, I made a point to show every single livestock species. So I wanted to be able to learn about every single one of them. So that was something that I feel like was kind of cool in my 4-H experience. But then in FFA, I truly believe that it was the main thing that changed the course of my life. I was always the shy kid in the back of the room, always afraid to talk to people. But my advisor just put so much faith in me and just made FFA, his classroom, and all the events that we went to a place that it was okay to fail, and it was almost good if you failed because then you're one step closer to success.
Yeah.
And just having that mindset switch, I feel like was essential to come into Engler and be able to keep progressing there too.
Yeah, and I mean, that's really cool that he was telling you that even then, because that's really our statement for all of Engler, is to fail fast and fail forward.
Yes.
Yeah. So what have been some of your favorite classes throughout the Engler program, throughout your experience?
Yeah, I would say my favorite class was Engler 101. Just number one, getting to meet all of the other freshmen, finding that those like-minded people that are passionate about ag and personal growth, and getting to do those things with them was really fun. But then within Engler 101, we have the privilege of making our credo, which is kind of like the thing that we live by. And I think that was kind of another turning point in my life to where I really had to sit down and think about, man, what do I want to do and why?
Yeah.
And ultimately, I decided to do my credo as kind of my own version of the FFA creed, to talk about my family and how I grew up and how agriculture plays a role in that. And sitting down and making my credo is really what helped me decide to run for state office again.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, so really bringing in FFA into your classes and everything that you do.
Yeah.
So what have been some of your favorite experiences throughout college? Any of the other activities that you've been doing?
Yes. I probably the other main activity that I do in college is SALT, and I just got back from fall retreat within SALT, and it's just so good to grow in my faith and be able to think about how I can take some of that back into my community, because in Engler, its big motto is we build people that build businesses that build communities, and that community aspect and being able to take what I learn here in college and take it back to my community to grow it, I think is a huge piece that I want to do.
Yeah, definitely. And I know you want to be an ag teacher, right? With doing your business, continuing that. So what would you tell your ag students or any students coming into Engler when they listen to this podcast about maybe like 10 years from now? What would you say to them about, taking every opportunity and starting your own business?
Yeah. Taking every opportunity, I think you hit the nail right on the head. Something that I kind of live by is like thinking about would I regret not doing it? I think regret, I don't want to live in fear of it, but I want to be cautious of it. In an opportunity or an experience, I think about if I was home right now and I was wishing I was right here, what is something that I wish I would do? So kind of looking into the future and kind of getting that mindset of making sure to leave nothing on the table, live all in and be able to be present in the moment and take advantage of everything you can.
Yeah, definitely. And I know when we were talking, you were telling me that Adam Sandler is one of your favorite comedians, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's all about, making people laugh. So what would you say, entrepreneurship, how do you think that relates to, laughing and just bringing joy into everything you do?
Yeah, I am huge on the joy aspect. I think we have so much to be thankful for. I think it's very easy to focus on what we don't have, but if we focus on what we do have, it's very easy to put a smile on your face, and then it's very easy for that to spread far and wide. And being able to find that community that you can smile and laugh with and just have a good time and just do life with, people that you could rely on and confide in and be able to laugh and cry with. Having that community, I think, is the best thing ever.
Yeah, and do you have a favorite Adam Sandler movie, quote, anything like that?
My favorite movie would have to be 50 First Dates, because it's kind of rom-com and very funny. Yes.
That's the best. Rom-coms are the best.
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. So 20 years from now, what are you going to be most thankful for being here in the Engler program?
I would say just all of the people that I get to meet. You know, just sitting at the kitchen table in Engler, you know, I say how this is kind of my second home. And I really do sit at that kitchen table more than my one at home.
Yeah.
And just being able to never meet a stranger in your life. You know, someone sits down next to you and you just spark up a conversation, and you get the opportunity to know another person. And I think that's amazing. I mean, even at Fireside, people that, I had no idea about before, now I people that I want to seek out in the future and people that I look up to. And I think every day is an opportunity to meet another person and just learn a little more. And just being able to go into classrooms, see students, and just spark that love for ag that other people sparked in me.
Yeah, well, definitely. Well, thanks for being here today, Leah. You are such a testament to never giving up and continuing to try things until you get it right. And if anybody needs some lotion, you know who to call.
Yes.
Yeah, well, thank you for being here today, Leah.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me.